Live. Hey, live.
Hey, and we back. Another episode.
Hey, boy. Hey, this, I keep saying, man, these weeks is getting too long. Seem like
No, I'm trying to do my due diligence, man. Hold up real quick. I'm trying to do my.
Wednesday to Wednesday.
You would think after being online for so long and doing this shit for so long that I would be tech savvy. And the fact that I'm a cameraman.
Bro,
But your boy is not. Especially when it comes to social media, bro. I feel older and older every time I get on social media.
Why?
Because it be like, especially if some update and they done moved the button and they done did something like that or whatever, bro. I'm on here, then I find myself touching it like this.
Like old folks.
So I'm like, damn.
Be like, shit.
That's just crazy. But man, we got a lot to get into tonight, man. I'm ready for the show. Been ready all day, like always. But hey, are you ready?
Let's do it.
Good afternoon, good evening, good night. This is season 7, episode 17 of the Reed Talk and Listen podcast. I am your host, Nick Reed, along with my brother and co-host Trey Reed. How you doing tonight, man?
Bruh, I'm good, man. Just got my hearing back. Feel like a new man. I would never take my hearing for granted again. It's 2 weeks almost a week and a half of it. No, sir, Bob.
You don't realize how much it affects you until it happens to you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, we have the same genetics, so that happens to me from time to time. And it'll stop your whole week or your whole day or whatever's going on. It'll stop it.
Bro, it's ear pain is almost worse than mouth pain. Cause like I have a high pain tolerance. But if it's in my mouth or in my ear, it's a wrap. Like I'm done. I'm out.
Exactly. Joe Till says, "My boys, what to do?"
What's good, Big Joe? I see Joe doing big things on the radio station.
Joe going crazy. Joe
Stupid.
going crazy, man. You can't get on the book without seeing Joe.
That's how it's supposed to be. He on Joe Rogan status right now. He this thing, he gonna be having all the famous folks in.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. No, shout out to Joe. And Joe also had the Washington Family Feud with the Kiwanis group, and then they also had the Cars for a Cause had my boy Hunter Harrison come through the Joe Till pod. So shout out Joe Till, man. Joe Till going crazy right now.
He doing the thing.
Hey, shout out to Parks Place Outdoors too while I'm giving shout outs, man. I did not realize I didn't message you back, brother, and I am so sorry for that, man. But shout out to you, man. The spot hog, hey, it's nice. Like I just said in the message, I wish you could make it a little bit longer, man. If you can make it a little bit longer, I do have, fairly bigger hands, man. But hey, I'm loving it.
Bro, I don't know why, but I was talking to Uncle Maurice, and he was like, man, I don't know what's wrong with you and Nick. Y'all got small hands. And I'm like, what? He told me, yeah, y'all the only ones in the family that got small hands. I put my hand up next to his, and it's not only the same size, but bigger than his. I'm like, what are you talking about? My hand's bigger than yours.
I don't know. It's just because they got the fatter fingers.
Yeah, I said, y'all drink so much.
I'm like, I wish you could take that joker out one more. If it had one more notch in it, it'd be right on point. Because it's so quick when you pull the trigger. They're like, I just need to be out there where I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now, other than that, it's on point. I think he better try to sell it to me. But hey, we're gonna see.
I think, man, let me tell you something about Rick. I'm in a group chat with him, and Rick always getting something new. Like I was like last year, I was with him, and he had just got the brand new Matthews lift. And I kid you not, it was like 2 weeks later we get back from Wyoming, and he done bought the new Prime. I'm like, bro, like it's like I just didn't feel comfortable. I just didn't feel comfortable with the Matthews, and which I hear that a lot. There's some guys that they'll stick with a brand for so long, and then they'll switch. And yeah, the boat might shoot good, but they just don't feel comfortable in it. And
Yeah.
he went back to Prime, but he always. I think he's got a new stabilizer too. That's dope. I ain't never heard of the brand before, but I think they up and coming, and they man that bad boy is nice.
Hey, wait till I pop out my new boat. That's all y'all need to know. I got my eye on something. Just wait till I pop out with my new boat. When I pop out with my new boat, just keep looking. All right? When I pop out with my new boat, just keep looking. All right? But no, that's the
Hey,
trial and true right there, man. It's gonna be a while before I pop out with a new boat.
I don't know, man. For me, I think this after this hunting season, so I'll say 2026, the dreaded archer will definitely be getting a new bow for sure.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely. But hey, a lot going on in the sports world right now. A lot going on in the real world right now. Uh, I don't know if you've been keeping up with the P Diddy, Sean Puffy Combs.
Oh yeah, dude. Every morning I've been DJ Academics, man. He go live from the time the trial the day starts to the time it ends. So I'll be on it all day.
Exactly, man. And like I said last week, a lot of it is it's a lot to sift through. Let's put it like that. It's a lot to sift through. Um, but it's taking the country by storm, and so that's why I wanted to bring it up because what do you think about this? Whenever there's a case like this, we've seen it before. Whenever there's like somebody unaliving somebody or a RICO or whatever it may be, and the case is this big, is this magnitude of a case. Like you mentioned last week, picking the jury's got to be something crazy. You know what I mean? Even which judge is getting this case, all this shit comes into effect, man. But with the case being this big and being on social media, how much does that affect the outcome of the case?
Oh, a lot because like well, one when it's a case this big, it all goes back to jury selection. So you got a case this big. Prior to jury selection, it's all over the news. It's on social media. It's on the radio. Everywhere you go, all over, okay, online. It's everywhere. So off rip, it's hard to find the jury because everybody's already had, everybody pretty much has got their opinion on, what all happened. You know what I'm saying? And then what happens is you get lawyers who sometimes the light's too big for them. It's easy when you're in that courtroom and it's Joe Smoke from down the road. All eyes ain't on that case. Nobody even really know that case going on except the people involved in it. So you can kind of sit back in the cut and you're not afraid to make mistakes because no one's going to see it. When you got these big celebrity profile cases, now everything that you do is critiqued. Now you get done with the case, you got to go back and listen to the news how you messed up here and you messed up there. All you was doing too much. Then now your whole game plan is thrown off because it's what's a Monday morning quarterbacking. Now everybody critiquing you live and you saying that shit and now okay, I'm gonna go in. I'm not gonna do as much. I can't be this aggressive. They said I was being too aggressive. Oh nope, I wasn't aggressive enough. I'm messing up. I'm stumbling over my words. As you can see, Diddy, who is a celebrity, who has a lawyer who deals with celebrities, the lights ain't too bright. The lights aren't too bright for her. She know what she got going. She
Yep.
cool. This prosecutor has no idea what they're doing. They're literally dropping the ball.
Literally dropping the ball.
Yesterday the prosecutor brought up. Well, did you know that Diddy eats? What she say? He eats. He puts peanut butter. No, he puts strawberry jelly on his burger. What does that have to do with the case? Why'd you bring that up?
I always feel like in the judicial system, in the court system, in a court case, they always throw in all this extra. It's just filler. Like we throwing in all this to try to we gotta just get your mind off of whatever was just said, or get your mind off of the latest news that just came out.
That
And
that
everything like that.
that or when someone's on the stand and they say something and the judge like, jury, you didn't hear that. No, I just heard it.
You can't take it back.
You can't take it back now.
Exactly. So instead of doing that, you just throw out that he puts jelly on his burger.
Yeah.
So you catch 2 or 3 of them in the jury, like, hey, he put jelly on his burger, and then we on to the next thing, and they, yeah,
Yep.
and he might be a real freaking. Hey, no, man, we got the New York Knicks and the Indiana Pacers playing in the Eastern Conference Finals right now. It is 80-74 in the third quarter of that game. The NBA, I would say the ratings are probably down right now. This is not fact. I have not looked it up, but I would probably say the ratings are probably down right now. And I'll probably also say for the finals, the ratings will probably be pretty low.
Yeah, because like this is the first time in a while where like you don't hear much about what's going on in like I didn't even know they was even at the conference finals.
It's not because the league, I feel like every few years you get a random champion, right? Every few years you get a random champion, and I do believe it's because, all right, we finna try to turn this thing over and see how it go, right?
Yeah.
We finna try to turn this thing over, like we gonna pass the torch, so to speak, and see how this thing goes. And whenever that finals don't go the way it's supposed to go, when the numbers are low or whatever it might be, the next season one of your big names gonna be in there. So next year, Bron, Curry, KD, one of them getting the ring next year.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where I think we at with it right now with the NBA. The old guard, we finna try to turn this thing over again. But what they've done is they shitted on everybody for way too long, and now there's nobody to turn that hoe over to.
Nobody.
Think about the people that's playing right now. You took it away from Ant. Said he couldn't be the face of the league. He in that hoe right now. Tyrese Halliburton just got voted most overrated, and y'all ran with that shit. He in that motherfucker right now. Who else in that? Jalen Brunson, the one the Mavericks kicked out the door, redheaded stepchild. He in that motherfucker right now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you got a whole bunch of cats with a chip on their shoulder that the league don't want nothing to do with.
You shitted on him too long because Braun was good for too long. Steph was good for too long. KD was good for too long. James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, all them cats been good for too long.
Yeah.
As far back as you can remember, every name I just named, and Russell Westbrook, they've been running this shit since we've been watching this shit.
Yep. Dame Lillard, all them cats.
Yeah. Like you had your cats come in and make their own little splash here and there. But other than that, we've been watching the same cats run this hoe for the longest. They just switching teams.
And that's just because the young cats that come in that's supposed to, we're gonna pass the mantle on to them. They crash outs. Not necessarily like they can't ball, but they out off the court they do so much shit that man we can't make them the face of the league. At one point in time, I think Zion was he was in the running, he was in the chamber. Yeah, and we gonna roll Zion out. He gonna be the face of the league. He can't put the fork down. He say he hurt too much. I'll move on from Zion.
I don't even think it's got anything to do with that. Think about this. Let's just say 6 years ago, somebody else became the face of the league. It wasn't LeBron.
Okay.
And there's no way you would. The media coverage that's been on LeBron these last 6 years, there's no way you could have gone without that. You couldn't have had all the spotlight over here while LeBron was doing anything he's done in the last 6 years, doing that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, let's take LeBron out the mixture. You pick one of these other young cats to be the new face of the league, and now here goes Steph Curry shooting that bitch from half court still,
lighting the scoreboard up.
You see what I'm saying? You can't have a spotlight over here while he over here doing that. Okay, boom, take Curry up out of there. KD, same situation. You ain't able to take the spotlight away from the guys. The only spotlight that's able to take away from Steph Curry's the KD's is because LeBron's still playing.
Yep. And then Joker pop up.
And then Joker pop up.
But then he don't give a shit about basketball. he don't want to be the face because he don't give a shit.
Exactly. And even and they don't want Joker to be the face for real because he's not gonna give nothing back to the game.
Oh no, nope.
This is bread for me, and I can ball. So I'm not gonna get. They know he ain't gonna be no coach. He ain't gonna be no GM. He ain't gonna be no trainer. He ain't gonna be shit. He not even gonna be in the U.S.
This shit pay for my horses and my family's mob affiliation. I lined you the money over here.
So yeah, like that's where we are with the NBA right now. That's what this year is going to be. So unless everybody just bum rush to the TVs and bum rush to the shit to watch it, it's going to be lackluster. If Indiana makes it to the finals, then it's Indiana. Let's just say it's Indiana versus Ant-Man. Does that get you pumped up?
No, the only people gonna be watching that game is cats in Minnesota and cats in Indiana.
Exactly, and then obviously Ant got a nice follow.
Yeah.
So I mean, a lot of people gonna want to see Ant win his first ring. They're gonna try to bring like, oh, look at the guy who's voted most overrated is in the finals. They're gonna try to push the story, but it's just not the same storylines. As if Steph was knocking on the door of getting another one.
Yep.
If Braun was knocking on the door of getting another one. If KD was knocking on the door of getting one on the team that he actually is the number one guy.
I mean, I guess the only thing you can say is the league MVP is got a chance to win a title.
And even then, shout out to Shea, by the way, because I think he got snubbed last year too. But I like Joker, so that
don't you got one of his cards at the card show?
I sure do. I sure got it,
and it's in one of them cases too, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you better that Joker's got some money on it.
It might. But yeah, SGA. Even him, he don't even how much SGA been MVP in the race for 2 years now, or 3. How much do you hear about SGA?
Not a lot. Not a lot.
So even him being in the finals don't move the needle as much. You got to be a basketball head to be like, yeah, hey, SGA made the finals. I got to watch these people.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different. So, next year, mark my words, y'all. Next year, Bron, Steph, KD, the Clippers with Harden and Kawhi, they gonna be up in the finals.
Yep, somewhere.
Because I need y'all to watch. Bro, people already, motherfuckers watching dodgeball the other night on ESPN 8 to Ocho during the playoff basketball.
Yeah, see, during that time, nothing should be getting no love, no dodgeball, no rooftop football, none of that shit, man. Cornhole, beanie bag, whatever the hell they call it, get no love.
Nothing, but now it is right now because we know y'all moved on. Really, we can't say it as ESPN and shit. We can't say we know y'all moved on, but as soon as Braun and Luka lost, hell, that was half y'all right there.
Yep.
Joker, because you know he pulling the cash to think he's just the great white hope because he don't give a shit about the sport. He's balling on you niggas.
That's really what it is.
That's another half y'all right there. So now it's just the fans of each team watching. Steph Curry gets hurt, he gets put out. There go the female crowd.
Yep, it is. You need to sprinkle in a couple casuals. Then you got the cats that the bandwagon cats that's like waiting to see who gonna win so they can go get the jersey and be walking around their hometown with it, as if they always been OKC fan or always been an Indiana fan. Shit, I've been an Indiana fan since Malice in the Palace.
I love Ron Artest.
Yeah.
No, but I hate when these years come up, man. I'm a Braun fan, so I don't care. I don't. It don't matter to me. As soon as Braun lose, I promise you, I'm done. I keep up with it just because what I do. I keep up with it, but mm-mm. It's all. I ain't gonna say it's boring because I don't want to disrespect these cats because they can hoop.
Yeah.
It's just not the same, and I feel like the old guy talking to the young crowd when I say that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's just not the same. When the cats that I like watching ain't in it, it damn near feel like some sloppy shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Some
No, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you.
like I watched the Detroit Knicks series, and no BS, bro. I'm not even trying to big this shit up. That shit was hard to watch.
Shit was garbage, yo.
And Jalen Brunson went for damn. He averaged damn near 40 in that round, and that shit was hard to watch. So think about that.
I know. I guess what it all boils down to is you just have a lot of teams that they only got like one or two cats that's like that you even know. Everybody else is kind of just like supporting the cast, and you don't know them. So when they not on the floor, you like, man, who the hell playing? It's not star studded, and I guess when I think about playoff basketball or playoff any sport, I want it to be star studded. Like I want my heavy hitting guys in it. But I mean, I guess this is their way of saying y'all see y'all we got no control over this. None of this shit scripted. Why
Right?
are we scripted like this?
Do you think like the way the media is now, the way the media is now, we're done with the NBA making stars, right?
Yeah.
So think about this. Okay, think about this. Think about this. So you had back in the day, you had your top cats, right? You had your Kobe's, you had your Bronze, you had your Jordans, obviously. You had your, you had your guy. And then on 18, you had at first guys who were nobody. They were role players.
Okay.
Jordan kicks it out to Ron Harper. Ron Harper for three. Pow! Ron Harper becomes a star. Not necessarily like a super mega star, but he becomes a star. He becomes a household name, right?
I got you.
Because you didn't really know about him. You didn't hear about all these cats in college. So everybody came into the NBA. We're basically on the same playing field, and we make the stars from here. Now, with the way the media is, they give us our stars. Like right now, this next class, Cooper Flag's the guy. And it don't matter. This
Yep.
next draft class, Cooper Flag is the star of this draft class coming out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So everybody else that come out of this draft class and let's just say he become a Maverick. Cooper Flag gets drafted first overall pick from the Mavericks. Anybody else picked in this draft to go to the Mavericks, we're not gonna know their name.
Nope.
We're not gonna know about them. Therefore, Cooper Flag comes down the court, he dishes it out to Joe Smo. Joe Smo for three. Bow, he hit the three. All we talking about is the Cooper Flag assist. Damn, he can pass. Joe Smo, even if he do always knock them hoes down, only becomes a great role player.
Yep. I agree with that.
We don't know his name for real. If he trade teams, he's lost in history.
Yeah.
Is that where we officially are in? Would you agree that's where we officially are, like in NBA basketball?
Yes. I think you got it right. Yeah, I think you got it right because I mean
Maybe even in the NFL too.
NFL, yeah, because bro, there's a whole lot of faces, and I watch a lot of football, and there's a whole lot of faces I just can't tell you who's who. At one point in time, I could name you almost not every starter, but if I saw a face, I could give you their name. Now they'll throw a cat up there. I don't know who that is, man. I ain't know who is this.
And I think the media hands us our stars now. And it
No,
might be like,
I mean, as society, we want everything spoon fed to us. Like, I think people, especially when it comes to like, when it comes to sports and like who's good, who's not, nobody wants to be the one to pick the wrong guy. So they just go with whoever the media throw out there. It's the easiest thing to go. So if that guy happens not to be the guy, well, shit, I was just going by what they were saying on TV. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. So that's where it's come to now. People don't want to do their own research. People really don't like sitting and watching the games like they used to watch. You know what I'm saying? You don't have, normally, think about growing up when we was little, Bulls in the championship, Uncle Benny and Uncle Ben in them house them full of folks. They watching the game. They having cookouts and shit leading up to the game, leading up to the boxing matches and all that. No one doing that shit no more, man. Nobody's doing that shit. So
because it's too easy. It's too easy for me to get it. The reason why they was meeting up at everybody at a certain house, everybody was coming to the house because they the ones with the cable, or they the ones with the pay-per-view.
The pay-per-view, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Now, shit, everybody got it. If you got one of these, you got the game.
Yep.
Pay your little subscription and watch it. Or get on YouTube and type that shit in and click till you can't click no more and find it.
Bro, I was at a wedding and the cat was in the audience watching the game. One paying attention to the wedding, watching the game. Shit, I gotta be here.
That's at every wedding. That's at every event.
Well, you see four or five guys piled up. Only one got the subscription.
Huddled over the shoulder. Gotta see it on that phone screen. I just gotta see it. I can get my sports anywhere now. But the star shit, I've been seeing it, I've been watching it, I've been paying attention to it. I'm like, damn, man, like this dude really good. And no matter what, he can be that same good for fucking 4 or 5 years straight. And he's capped out at great role player.
Yeah.
He's capped there. He switched teams. It's over. It's over with.
It's OV. It's just we don't. It's gonna be a long time until you got to think about it. Guys still can't get past Jordan. We still ain't past Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron. And LeBron's still playing. Cats ain't ready to give over the mantle. They're not ready to pass the torch on. And not necessarily those guys, but as fans, they're not ready to call on the next one to be, oh yeah, SGA's the dude, because they still stuck on 3 or 4 guys from the past.
No, I bet.
It was like I was having this argument with Maurice, and I'm like, he was like, man, I can't see, I can't understand how y'all support LeBron or y'all like LeBron like y'all do. He was like, man, because Jordan, man, he goes, I guess y'all just said y'all was too young, y'all wasn't there. But but he was just doing stuff that we never seen before. I said, yeah, y'all saw that, but the stuff that Jordan was doing, this average guy's doing now. It's not new.
It's not new.
And I said, and look at the people that was around him. When you a dwarf amongst midgets, yeah, you look like the star. When you the best thing and everybody around you is garbage. Yeah, you look extraordinary.
No doubt. No doubt. That's not even a topic I'm willing to discuss. That's not even a topic I'm willing to discuss. But I don't know if it's so much that everybody's stuck on these 3 or 4 guys from the past as is. There's a mold, right? There's a mold to who gets the keys to drive this truck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have good insurance. You gotta have a great license. Never had a speeding ticket. There's a mold who gets the keys to this truck right here. You can't just be anybody and drive this. So whenever you get these guys that come in and they got potential to be the next great thing. You get these guys that come in and get potential to be the next great thing. You can't just let them have a baby mama and say, "Hey, I'm gonna pay the child support all up front." Granted, while that might not be wrong, the logistics of it ain't gonna. You can't drive the truck.
Yeah.
They go your speeding ticket.
You can't drive a truck because they're gonna be like, "How are you? You know, you out hugging babies, kissing hands, like she didn't even take care of the one you got."
That's what I'm saying. You can't be waving the pistol whistle on Instagram. You can't. You can't do that and be the next guy. You can't drive the truck. So that's what I think. That's why I think the NBA stuck. That's why I think they talk about LeBron every single morning. That's why I think they talk about Steph every single morning and KD and where he going next and all that good stuff because there's nobody else that fits this mold to drive this truck. Who is the guy in this class? Chris Jordan says, "What to do? What's good with it, big homie?"
What it do?
Who is the guy that just loves the game of basketball so much? No wife, no girlfriend, no nothing. Just love the game so much that's gonna give a crying speech to his mama when he wins the MVP. Who's that in this class? In this next gen? Because that's the gen before that. That's the KD. So who's y'all's next KD? Who's y'all's next married to the high school sweetheart? Married, raised the boys, greatest player of all time, most points in history. Ain't never been caught up in no scandal. Ain't never been none of that. Gonna bring your sons to the NBA. Which one of y'all got that?
They ain't got it. They the shoe's too big to fill, and
Exactly.
the young cats coming in, they don't live that lifestyle.
No.
They're like they are celebrities playing basketball. They like this. I'm not saying they don't like being NBA players. They're like, okay, I'm in the NBA, but now I got the celebrity status. I'd rather live that life more than I I put more into that than this life right here. I can play ball. That ain't no secret. I can play ball, but I like all the shit that come with it. And I,
Exactly.
and that's where the young cats fall short.
Exactly, bro. Like which one of these guys is the guy that's gonna, struggle and be, a mid level player, mid level team for the first 5, 6 years of their career, and then run off 4 championships, become the best shooter of all time. But you don't. That guy's not there.
Nope.
He's just not there right now. Hey, hold on real quick.
I got you. Yeah, I know. Yeah. That guy is just not there. And I said I don't think the league is not ready to name any of them anytime soon. The face of the league, they're not ready yet. So until then, they're gonna keep going to the over reliables, the Steph Currys, the Kawhi Leonards, the LeBron James, the Dame Lillards, because those guys are tried and true. So they'll continue to keep pushing those guys forward. Because I can tell you now, just looking at the ratings, they're not good this year. The finals ratings are not good. So if you guys are watching it, you can just go and see. The ratings aren't good if you're keeping up with it because it's kind of sad. But if you are listening to the RTO podcast right now, go ahead and hit that share on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, hit that little hit the like button, hit the thumbs up. Also, hit that bell so you know when we go live over YouTube. Also, if you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And if you're watching on Facebook and you first time listener, hey, hit that follow button. That way you can get all the RTL content, all of the shorts from the show and clips and all that. And so go over to Instagram, follow us over there as well. You got your boy, the Dreaded Archer. Go check me out at DA_Dreaded Archer on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And then we'll get that show rocking. You are now tuned in to the RTO podcast. Man, you came in perfect. I just got done.
Yeah, boy. What about Florida Gator point guard? You think he ready? That's what I'm saying. Like it, it almost doesn't matter if he's ready
Yeah, it don't matter because one, I can't tell you who the Florida Gators point guard was.
because they're not picking. You know what I'm saying? Like LeBron's got to retire. Steph's got to retire. They literally they have to force. They're gonna have to force the NBA to move on to the next group of stars.
Yep.
It's just not blending well. Think about this right here. LeBron was the only one that wasn't in the playoffs this year was KD. So you had the Clippers run by the old cats, the Warriors run by the old cats, the Lakers run by the old cats. Who else on the West Side?
Who the
Joker.
Yo
I ain't gonna
Joker?
say he the old cat, but he been around.
Yep.
Joker and Westbrook, them cats been around. The only young teams. I mean, the young teams still playing right now, but think about how many young teams didn't get in the playoffs because the old cats team was still in there.
Yep. No, they gonna have to force it because I can tell you now, right now, the league they're almost hesitant to name to push somebody forward because they don't know how they're gonna be.
Exactly.
It's okay if you're up and coming and you mess up. We can survive that meteor storm because we can just push you to the back again. But if we've already pushed you to the front, we got you on everything. You are the face. You mess up. Now we got to make some hard decisions.
We gotta make some hard decisions.
I think that's why the NFL they stick to like one or two cats. They stick to one or two cats, and they roll with it. Baseball, they stick to about 3 or 4 cats.
But the NFL can really do teams. They don't really just too much do cats. The NFL don't really just too much do just single man. You gotta be in NFL you gotta be that guy and some to get to constantly be singled out. See what I'm saying? Pat Mahomes, Tom Brady.
To the end.
What say?
Until the end.
Tom Brady to the end. Yeah. Them type of cats get singled out on their own. Aaron Rodgers. Everybody else is just that team. They just talk about teams.
Yeah.
The shit's irreplaceable. I mean, it's interchangeable. Because you know how the league gonna do you anyway. It's only gonna be out of this whole class, all these draftees. There's only gonna be 2 or 3 of y'all around it anyway.
Exactly.
You know? When it all shake out, it's only gonna be a few of y'all we finna be talking about anyway, man.
Yeah, you hear about a guy who get ready to retire, and he'll be like, "Oh, he did 15 years in the league. Like I didn't know he was still around." Especially with O linemen, it'd be O linemen. They'd be like, "Oh, 23 years in the league. Like damn, I never missed a game. Shit, I didn't know he was still around." Get talked about.
Yeah, because they stopped talking about him. They stopped talking about him a long time ago. Unless you play for certain teams, because the O line is a part they talk about. Like if you play for the Cowboys O line, somebody gonna know your name because that's the talking point for the Cowboys is the talking point on every sports show, every morning, the whole football season.
Yep.
So you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. The NFL do teams. Baseball, they gonna pick a few. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna pick a few because if you're really good at baseball, you're gonna be around.
Oh yeah. And I think in baseball, everybody get they run. You know what I'm saying? Bryce Harper had his run. He's still decent. He's not the face no more.
Yeah. A lot of cats get a little stint.
Trout had his run. He's still in the league. He's still balling, but he ain't the face no more. You know what I'm saying? Baseball move on real quick. Oh, do they forget real quick?
Because it's already struggling.
Yeah.
We already struggling to keep their attention. Now, shit, we can't keep the same cat in the spotlight for too long.
Shit, baseball.
No, because you have like, you know, you got your little Jose Altuve who gets his run. The playoffs don't give you a new cat every year.
Yep, every
The
year.
playoffs gonna give you a new cat every year in baseball. And then you get to watch them for the next couple of years. And
Yep,
then we go on to the next one, baby. Who next? Shohei Ohtani, baby. We got you. Ella De La Cruz, we got you.
yep. Yeah, they talking about Dylan Cruz being the first billionaire. He finna get a billion.
And he ain't even been in the news that much lately.
Nope. Bro, who's this one cat that he real flamboyant. He black dude,
You
young.
talking about my boy that went from the Marlins to the Yankees.
Yeah, they said, man, he said they were cutting up his shoes and shit.
Yeah, man, that's hey, that's something that ain't really being talked about too much. Is the treatment. I didn't realize that the Marlins organization did him like that.
No,
What's his name? Jazz Chisholm.
yeah, Chisholm.
Jazz Chisholm. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him on a podcast and he was saying like, yeah, like his first day in the clubhouse, you know, he had all these custom custom cleats from Nike, and one of the old heads was like, just cut him up and was like, get some better cleats, and he was like, nah, player, like this ship don't roll like that.
That's what I'm saying. They got on him for wearing his chains and all that, you know, doing all that shit. I know my boy Jackie rolling over in this shit right now. But still to this day, that hoe ain't for us.
Oh no.
Still to this day. It ain't moved on past the gentleman's game, man. It ain't moved on past the good old boys, the good old round table. It ain't moved past that shit yet.
No, I mean, just think about this. I didn't realize when, like, I always knew, like, you don't know, Tipo always like, don't flip, don't, when you hit a home run, you throw the bat, you run, you throw the bat to the side. Man, cats is now flicking their bats and shit, and they getting thrown out the game for that shit.
Yeah. It
But
ain't ready for that shit yet.
But it's not like every umpire don't do it, but there are umpires that you flip your, what they call it, pimping or something. They call it
Pimping.
Yeah, pimping. They flick their bat and throw their hands up and run the base. Oh, what? That should keep the game fun.
We don't want that fun shit. If we want the fun, we let them juice. You gonna come watch this game. You gonna come watch this game, bro. That's why the banana shit getting so crazy. That's why the banana shit going so wild right now.
Yeah.
Because the MLB refuses. Like the change the shit that they wearing and shit now, and people they got on like the colorful lime green, they team red and blue, and they got on damn lime green, orange sleeves and shit. The MLB think that shit is fucking the bomb.com.
Yeah.
That's flash. You put your two, three chains on, unbutton your top three, and that's what you get when you play in the MLB. All this other shit, we not even been getting started. We're not even gonna get started.
No, bro, I'm talking about catchers is getting cats hitting home runs, flicking their bat, running and shit. They chasing the guy down and put like, God, is it that serious? Like
the catcher, I understand what the catcher doing. The catcher is just like an old lineman. You go push the quarterback down, and you standing there talking that shit to that quarterback. You as well get ready for an old lineman to come bust your side your shit. As a former player, I'll say there's a difference between a pimp / backflip and staring at the pitcher while standing still for 8 seconds. I'll say that too, but that go into line with what I'm saying right now. Why I understand what the catcher is doing. Because pimping a home run and or standing there staring at the pitcher is disrespectful to that pitcher. And the catcher, who is the pitcher top dog, is just coming to bat for his pitcher. Get your motherfucking ass on around these bases before I get on your ass. You didn't hit your home run now. Get on around these bases before I get on your ass.
You done had your continental breakfast. I go on, move on.
I'm gonna check out. I'm not gonna let you sit here and disrespect my pitcher like that. I get it. But with the umpire, you just need to sit down back there behind the plate, bro.
Yeah.
This part of the game don't involve you. The ball gone. ain't on the. This is their only job.
That's all you need to worry about, player.
But yeah, it's exactly right there. Hey, OG1 said agree. It's like hovering over a sack QB. You got my boy. You done got him. The crowd done screamed your name. Now get your ass on the round.
But they even the cat. Like I saw one cat. It was in college. I can't remember what game it was. But dude, he hit a boy. He got all that shit in some. And he stood there. First, he flicked the bat, and he stood and he stared at us probably about 4 or 5 seconds. And then he got slow jog and he just stared at the catcher. I mean, stared at the pitcher all the way to first, all the way to second, all the way to third. When he came home, the catcher was waiting on his ass, and he waited on his ass.
Exactly, because that's what I'm saying. You made it personal. You stared at the pitcher all the way around like that. You made it personal. So I don't mind what the catcher doing, but I do entirely disagree with the umpire. Bro, once that home run go over that wall, bro, that's your only duty. That's your only duty. Now you get to touching each other. Now that's something different. But other than that, bro, that's your only duty.
How fast do you have to get around the bases?
You don't got ain't no time limit on it. I mean, obviously, you know what I'm saying? It's ain't no time limit on it. It's just you know what you're doing. It's like unwritten rules type shit.
So like, all right, so say check it. So say I crush a home run, and I get the like halfway down first baseline, I get to just
but you Vince McMahon.
That Conor McGregor walk. I'm just and then I take off. Are they gonna throw me out?
A lot of umpires probably gonna throw you out, and you definitely better be expecting to get smacked the next time you get up there. No matter what. But no, I think it's crazy. But I do like the fact that players are trying to push that edge and push that envelope. And hey, we can do it too. It's fun over here too.
Yeah.
Right? Like you seeing that a lot at the college level and shit like that, where it's still American players. That's another thing. Obviously, Americans, we got the least amount of respect out of probably every country.
Yeah.
So you see that shit at a lot at the high school and the college level. Cat from Venezuela swacked that bitch. You know, he giving it up to the ancestors, and he up out that junk. Because if baseball is such a respectful game, you know what I'm saying. But I do agree. I'm willing to move on to the new time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. I'm willing to, but I'm also the same guy to say, hell, let them juice. Let the pitchers put the shit on their finger. Let's get active. How bad do y'all really want people to watch? Yep. I'm also that type of guy.
I'm still waiting for basketball to become a thing.
Basketball will be lit. I'm surprised it has. I'm really surprised it has. As much shit as they playing now, the ball on top of the roof shit is a sport. So the basketball should definitely be a sport.
That's a sport. Cornhole's now official major league sport. Well, they're playing Quidditch now in college. From Harry Potter.
Playing everything, bro. They playing everything. Hey, they playing professional handball or stickball like in the streets.
Yeah.
Kickball and came back.
Kickball and came back. It's the next thing to get on to have its own little professional league going on. I'm surprised beer pong didn't make it. They tried, but it just didn't. It's not the same without actual alcohol. You can't just be shooting cups of water. Ain't no fun to it.
And most people ain't good till they really get it. They really get it. But yeah, so I'm with the advancement. They were playing Quidditch when I was in college. I'd be walking to practice in and runs on the broom.
Yeah,
exactly. And it's only gonna be so long before they got them hoes flying. Or they gonna be flying on something. It might not be a broom.
There's college teams.
That's what I'm saying, and it's not gonna be long before they actually flying around.
Oh, nah, we ain't ready for that yet. That's when you're gonna start seeing some real. That's celebrity deathmatch shit. Somebody gonna die doing that.
Bro, it's easy. All they gotta do is have that net on the ground or that net over the ground.
Yeah, but still, you
That's
see,
all they gotta do. That
seeing
net over the ground, you
seeing
get knocked
somebody,
off there,
seeing
huh?
somebody fall 20 feet,
Yeah, you just hit the net. Just like they do when they jump off the Grand Canyon and shit.
boy,
You hit the net, boom, you out. Yeah. You done.
be a whole different thing.
Hey, I'm with all that shit, man. But no, I am for the advancement in baseball as far as the shit talking and the pimping and the flipping the bat. I mean, baseball is so dull. Let me put it out here, like here. Put it to you like this: baseball is so dull that they didn't came out with the. I can't even think what the brand is right now, but the little shit with the sprinkles on it. It's like an ice cream cone that got sprinkles on it and shit. That's the accessories and shit. That's like a hit. That's like a big deal.
Wait,
Man,
ice
I got
cream with sprinkles.
man, yes, bro. You gotta pull it up.
What you eat it?
No, it's like base running mitts and shit like that and gloves and
Oh,
batting gloves.
yeah. I see it. Yeah, I see all the high school kids with it. Little sliding gloves or whatever.
Yes. That is how boring baseball is. Like we scrapping at anything to brighten that game up.
When did that thing become standard issue?
What?
That little oven mitt.
Oh, the slide mitt whenever bro, whenever the company decided, hey, we gotta make a little bit more coin. What can we tell them they need?
Because I see what I think when I was playing baseball, it was the elbow thing. Mother was wearing the elbow thing like Barry Bonds.
Them came out. Hey, ain't nobody in high. Hey, you motherfuckers going to 2A high school. Ain't nobody throwing over 78. You got on elbow guard, shin guard.
And I was like, yeah. Then say somebody got a shin guard, and then the shin guard was the thing. Uh, the knee savers for the catchers.
Knee savers was diabolical. If you had knee savers in high school, you diabolical. That's all I want you to know. If you had knee savers in high school, your ass diabolical. But no, them shit spend most time in their back, more time in their back pocket than they do on their wrist. Most of y'all ain't even getting on base like that.
Cats get on first base and they start dressing up. Like, God, bro, I didn't even see shit now. Back in the gap, motherfucker just eye black, you put your eye black on. Now they got stickers, like little tattoos you put on and ready to go. Damn,
It's
you
the
ain't got
whole fucking. It's the whole face.
it's a whole failure. This shit a stick on. Peel that bitch off.
I'm telling you, no, the baseball world is scraping for fun, and that's what I'm saying. That's why banana ball is taking off the way it is. They adding more teams to the league. Texas ain't got a team now. Like, give me something to see. I can go to the NFL game and see somebody possibly die. I can go, you know what I'm saying, to the basketball game, somebody getting dunked on, or they shooting the ball from half court, they talking shit to each other. It might be even a little scuffle, scrum in that jump. Baseball, I'm not getting it. Every now and then we'll go through a hot streak where we get a couple bench clears every night for about a week or two, and then that shit go away. It's just not fun.
Yeah.
But it's wild. But shout out to him, man. But hey, Jazz Chisholm, if you haven't watched that shit, y'all need to go watch that shit.
Yeah.
That's diabolical in itself. Right there.
And he was like leading the team and everything. And they was
Yeah.
treating him like shit. Like, oh my gosh, bro.
Because you stepping outside this gentleman's game. You doing your own thing. We don't roll like that around here.
No. Man, I was watching watching clips and shit, and it was soft like this time of the year is when softball gets its love, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It was this chick from Arkansas, and bro, they pitched to her like she was up to bat 5 times. She got walked 5 times. So she lead the league in home runs. Bro, they get bases loaded. They got, I think, had one out. She gets up the bat, bases loaded. Now I'm not the smartest man. I'm not baseball savvy, softball savvy at all. But I would know. I know how to count. I'd rather walk her and take the 1 point than to pitch to her and have her crack that shit out the park. What do you think they did?
They pitched to her and she cracked that hoe.
The first pitch, the very first one. She cracked that. I'm like, why? Now you just gave up 4 points when you could have gave up one. I walk her. Next girl comes up. I turn a double play.
Yeah, I mean it's the grand old thing. That's not the first time that's happened to somebody. That's probably like the 20,000th time that's happened to a team.
Especially in softball, because softball,
In baseball, softball, college, little league, t-ball, it's a reason you was walking their ass. OG1 Benobi says they are labeling Jazz as one of the most overrated players now because of this way. Exactly, which is crazy because now everybody just copying. But
that's neither here nor there.
you know how that go. But it's a reason. There's a reason you've been walking. If you didn't think they had a chance to knock that bitch out every time, you wouldn't have been walking them.
Yeah.
So now this is how this shit go, and I'm speaking on experience because I've had this happen to me, and I've had the coach explain why they did what they did to me. I've been walking you all game. You done had 5 at bats. You ain't got to swing that shit not one time. There's no way you ready to smack that shit over the fence right now. There's just no way. You're not in no rhythm. You've been out here all night. You probably pissed off, a little frustrated, can't be able to swing. Now we're gonna throw it to you. And that's why, and that's the decision that they make. After they've been walking this person all game. You've seen it happen a million times. You watch Little League World Series, any of that shit. You've seen this shit happen 1,000 times. There's no way they're ready. It's just like the shit on the goal line. We're gonna pass it right here. Because there's no way they're ready for us to pass it.
Yeah.
Everything says run. There's no way they're ready for us to pass it. Interception.
Game over.
Everybody thinking, every coach thinks they can trick some shit. Every coach got the best game plan. And that's what happens today. That's what happened today. She swacked that.
It was gone.
Hey, Lamar knocks off Texas A&M. I've been seeing that everywhere.
Oh, talking about
Softball.
Oh yeah, and because the A&M girls were number 1, wasn't they?
Something like that.
Yeah.
But shout out softball, man. Hey, everybody wants to play some type of game, right? Like we just talked about. You got we want basketball to be a sport. They throwing the football on top of the roof. They playing dodgeball. Everybody wants to play these games, right? And flag football is another game that everybody wants to play.
Yeah.
I seen my boy Joe Till on here earlier. Me and Joe Till actually linked up in a flag football league. Everybody wants to play flag football. We actually have a U.S. flag football team that plays other countries. They play in tournaments. They win the world championships. They do all that shit. But today, we already talked about this previously, but today it's official. NFL players will be able to try out and make the team for the 2028 Olympic Games here in California. The internet's in an uproar.
Yep.
So tell me what you've seen today and kind of explain, what the mood is around this decision.
So as soon as I saw it, I text you like, bro, hey, it's on and popping. And at first, I thought that the reaction would be, okay, this is dope. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna send our best to go play in the Olympics. We're not sending them nowhere. We at home. 2028, we in LA. But no, all the responses or the reaction is, oh no, man, you guys have had your, you guys are multimillionaires, man. You guys had your glory days, or you guys are living your glory days. Let these flag football guys do it. Let the professional flag football guys represent us. Um, these NFL guys, it's not the type of game that they used to. It's a different type of football. You got the quarterback coming out saying, I hope these NFL guys don't think they're just going to walk on and get a spot because they're in the NFL. And I mean, people were just getting nuts. I mean, like, hold on. Matter of fact, I'll read y'all some of the comments. It says the U.S. already. This is by John David Harmon. The U.S. already has a flag football team, which requires a very different skill set than tackle football. It's not a foregone conclusion any NFL players can even make the team.
What was his name?
John David Harmon.
Let me tell you something, John David Harmon. There's only a few positions that this shit even pertains to.
Exactly.
Okay, first of all, there's only a few positions that there's even a question if there's a regular guy out there on the streets that can do it better in flag football. And I'm going to say the center, because, yeah, you might be able to go out there and run around and all that shit, but can you snap it back there and snap it back there good, on time, all that shit in an Olympic level, at an Olympic level? All right? So that might cut a couple cats out from playing that center position. But everything other than that, man, y'all can hang that shit up to me. Because, yeah, you're going to have to break some habits of the NFL players as far as like flag guard. You can't swipe nobody's hand away from you. Ain't no stiff armor. Ain't none of that shit. Right? But other than that, tell me which one of them cats on that flag football team is finna outdo Tyreek Hill.
Thank you.
Running routes, getting open. What happens if DK Metcalf says, shit, I think I'm going to go try my luck and see if I can get on this Olympic flag football team? Justin Jefferson, oh shit, he was on the podium today speaking about it. So he's coming with some pride behind it.
Exactly.
So which one of y'all think y'all finna do better than him? And then the QB, which I told you way back when you made your statement. Please don't do that to yourself.
Bro, and what's bad is people that was trying to, bag him up was posting his highlight. And he looked terrible out there, man.
I don't care what he looked like out there. I know what he don't look like out there. He don't look like no Pat Mahomes out there. He don't look like Lamar Jackson out there. Hell, what if Josh Allen say, hell, I want to break out my head out here one more time. You think you're going to compete with them arms? You think you're going to compete with... They can read the defense way better than you.
It's 7-on-7.
That's what...
it's literally, it's 7-on-7. We just adding, what you call it, 4 more guys.
Bro, think about this shit. There might be 1 or 2 cats possibly rushing me ever in this shit. Bro, I'm used to 6, 5 at a time, bro. And I stand in the pocket and deliver that. You don't think I'm gonna? Ain't nobody standing in front of me, bro. What you think these NFL quarterbacks gonna do, man?
Man, finna slice and dice their ass up. And you just said it. I'm an NFL quarterback. I can read a defense like nobody's business. The only thing y'all gonna be able to do is play man. And that's gonna eat y'all up because y'all can't keep up speed-wise. None of you corners that play in this flag football league have no experience covering an NFL level wide receiver. Linebackers, good luck trying to catch Saquon out the backfield. Because now you giving me space. You giving Saquon space.
That's another thing too. The wiggle. Bro, The best flag cat, the best thing you got on you is that duck walk. I know it. I know it probably is. The best thing you got on you is that duck walk, bro. Saquon and them cats can duck walk and spin at the same time. They can jump over shit like.
And
No disrespect to the flag cats, but there's a reason you're not in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? There's probably a couple flag cats who don't have a football background that's good at flag, and that's why they're on the USA team. But most of y'all is washout.
oh yeah, and like even like this lady, Maisha Lanice, in my opinion, won't this be taking opportunity from flag football players who've been already putting in the work, who've been trying to get on a larger stage to make the sport bigger, to be able to take professional flag football to another level. NFL guys already have that, the money, the stage, and the fame, and now they just get to come jump in the Olympic team after the flag guys were working their butts off all season. Also, while we're star players getting injured.
See, now you worry about me. That's what I'm saying. Why? Don't worry about me. Why you worried? What you worry about? You ain't worried about me getting hurt whenever I'm playing against your team.
Thank you.
So why you worried about me now? And then on top of that, hey, shout out to y'all boys. The ground level cats don't never get to go all the way to the end of the mission. That ain't how the shit work.
No, you don't.
The ground level cats don't make it to the end of the mission. Shout out to y'all boys for playing y'all's ass off and getting on the stage and getting flag football on the level to where they want to bring that shit to the Olympics. We appreciate you. Now move out the way. We bringing the SEALs in. You know what you want to say? We bringing in the Avengers. We appreciate y'all for finding the cats and finding out where they was at and how they wrote, how they shit work and how, you know, all that. We appreciate y'all. And now we bringing in the Avengers.
Exactly. Because you know what? And you said it earlier, we can't have another debacle like breakdancing.
No. And if so, we gonna beat their ass so bad and nobody's gonna remember how bad everybody else was.
Yep. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing right here. One is not like, which I don't know this, so I'm just really kind of talking on my ass right now. But it's not like they're going to fill the entire team with NFL guys, because every NFL guy not going to want to play. It's only going to be a certain ones, but it's only going to be one guy from each team. So you're not like you're going to have like 4 or 5 guys from the same team. Only one guy per team per NFL roster can play on the Olympic team. And then if you got any guys that are international players, they can go play for the country they were born in, like any other Olympic sport.
Yeah.
So, yeah, your first and second string guys might be NFL guys, but your third string guy, he might be the guy to go work at the paper mill on Monday morning. But guess what, though? The NFL guys going to run the shit up so much, you're going to get some shine. You're going to get some shine. That game is not like those guys they're literally going into this beef of their resumes. I'm got a gold medal is what they're going to go do. Man, I say by the end of the first quarter, it's going to be OV. It's going to be OV. Those with NFL guys, they are going to score on every single drive. They are.
I don't know if they're gonna score every single drive because shit happens. Shit happens, and I'm not gonna make it. And just like you said, if you're from another country, you can go play for your squad. You can go play for your team. So they gonna run up against some talent. But and that's why they bring in NFL guys. If there wasn't nobody out there that could play, they wouldn't be even. We ain't even gonna bother these NFL cats with it. But we're going to bring these NFL cats because there's no way we're putting football on the line. But we are the football capital of the world, Craig.
Yep.
There's no way we're sending you. We tried this shit in basketball before. There's no way we're sending y'all unprepared cats to put on for the U.S. We don't. Not without at least a couple. Not without at least a couple of bazookas in the tank.
I mean, how many cats are actually from other countries in
Oh, a bunch.
the NFL?
A bunch.
But I bet they'll choose to play for US before they go play.
No, because I know I ain't got to deal with none of this bullshit. US, y'all already starting off on the wrong foot. Y'all already starting off on the wrong foot. I know I'm starting over there for sure.
Because like I'm telling you now, Canada is probably the closest country that got football that like where
Yeah, and Canada gonna have some shit.
if we don't send the right ones, Canada could probably slip and beat us. Hell, what you don't want is what we had with that U.S. tackle football, where we had Japan and put their foot in our whole ass.
Hey, yeah, they gonna be ready. You don't think Japan ain't gonna be ready for flag? You crazy as hell.
Hey, Japan put their foot in our whole ass and had us looking embarrassed of U.S. tackle football.
Bro, think about this in Japan. This is what I always think about with Japan right here. The size is the only thing that be stopping them in football, and this shit right here ain't got nothing to do with size.
Nope.
They can scheme some shit up. Well, you might not just they might have a play. Then Japanese and Chinese cats might actually have some flag football plays that you just can't stop. Them hoes impossible to stop numbers wise. I'm just saying. So there's no way we're sending just bro. You got to go to work Monday, fam. We're not sending you to defend the U.S. We tried that shit with the college players in basketball. Don't. So much so that now today in 2025, every other piece of the world think they on par with the U.S. Mexico and Italy gonna bring some cats. the college players are getting they heads thumped so bad that now the rest of the world think they on par with the U.S. in basketball.
Yep.
Have they never started sending college cats and kept sending dream team after dream team after dream team after dream team? Hell, there might not even be no Joker.
Yep.
There might not be no Luca. Man, shit, you ain't born in the U.S. This basketball shit just ain't for us.
Hang that shit up. Like with our football, with American football, we gotta treat this shit like other countries treat their soccer. When other cats send their soccer team over here, they send A++ players. And because you can't let the US beat you in soccer. That's the world plays soccer, man. We don't over here.
We play football, Americano.
And
put you on your ass.
And even that 1 year, was it 2 World Cups ago when we got to the semifinals, bro, the world was shaking. Because if the US mess around and win a World Cup, shit. That's 4 years. You got to hear that shit.
They unlocking shit, and that's why we can't, bro. You mess around and send these, and no offense to any of the flag guys who play now. We can't put this shit bigger than football. We can't put the weight of this country on y'all boys. Y'all ain't ready for that shit, man. Y'all liable to get into it on the sideline.
Nope.
Can't have that, bro. Can't have that. But no, I just thought it was funny that the QB, he always got to put his foot in his mouth. Your position the easiest to get to it.
The easiest, bro. I was telling you, there are cats who are retired that could come get his spot.
Your position the easiest to get to.
Tom Brady, Drew Brees, David Carr,
Mike Vick. We just seen him win a flag championship.
And slicing their ass up at 40-some years old. Damn near 50. So yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Y'all got to worry about the. Y'all ain't got to worry. Y'all ain't even really got to worry about the true NFL, the cats that's still playing, bro. The active NFL cats. The Mike Vick league was full of retirees.
T.O. at what? How old is T.O.?
T.O. bro, he damn near 50. If he not 50.
Terrell Owens is 51. Terrell Owens at 51 can start on the U.S. team right now.
I don't know how much wiggle he got left in the tank. I ain't gonna care.
I just run straight.
I don't know how much wiggle he got left in the tank. Any old QB can play for sure. That's off real. But DBs, there's no. You're not gonna tell me y'all got a damn DB on this USA flag football team. That's if the number 3 or number 4 DB on the NFL roster come out, that's y'all better than Drew, Ocho, Megatron, AP. Nah, for real, Megatron probably not because his back off. But AP, Drew, and Ocho slicing shit with ease. I'm talking,
Tearing them up.
bro. Even if you think about this right here, bro, give me one of them cats from the Lions. Either one, pick one. Either running back. I don't give a damn which one. Give me one of them in the backfield. Give me Trevor Lawrence. Who else? Let me see. Me a receiver. Give me Justin Jefferson at receiver. Give me Reek at receiver. And give me it could be interchangeable. Hell, you can give me DK, you can give me CD, you can give me old buddy from give me buddy out of Kansas City. What's his name? Worthy. Give me Worthy. Any one of these cats can fill that receiver spot over there.
So, do you want to see you want to hear the hypothetical 2028 U.S. flag football team roster?
Yeah, let me get that.
All right, quarterback Patrick Mahomes, backup quarterback Jaden Daniels, receiver 1 Justin Jefferson, receiver 2 CD Lamb, receiver 3 Jamar Chase. Then you got Travis Hunter at wide receiver DB. Your center be Brock Bowers. DN Michael Parsons. Defensive back Patrick Surtain II. Then your other DB Cooper DeJean. And then another DB Sauce Gardner. And then your fifth DB is going to be Kyle Hamilton. So that's who they got as the potential dream team for the U.S. That's hypothetical. Honestly, I would go with this. I don't know if I would add Cooper DeJean, but Brock Bowers, I don't know who he is, but he's a center. But shit, to me, this team right here is A1. That seemed like a gold medal team to me.
Bro, there is no chance in hell that somebody beating that squad. It just ain't. I don't think they're gonna kick. I don't think they're not gonna fill the roster with NFL guys though, because it's already been too much hoopla.
But did you hear the whole roster?
I didn't hear the whole roster.
So I think I left when I said Jamar Chase. So you got receivers going to be Justin Jefferson, CD Lamb, Jamar Chase. Then they got Travis Hunter as cornerback and wide receiver. Center Brock Bowers. DN Michael Parsons. DB Patrick Surtain. DB Cooper DeJean. Sauce Gardner and Kyle Hamilton.
You throwing picks. It's just so much. It's just so they want to play the Pro Bowl. Exactly. We just showed y'all we finna play. Hey man, I'm loving it though. I think there's no other way to do it than to have the NFL guys do it. I can't help but I can't think of no other way, bro. The NFL do it, they have to do it. We gotta send our best to war, bro.
Yep.
We gotta send our best to war. That's all there is to it.
I mean, do I feel bad for the flag football guys? Yeah, because you went. Oh yeah, man, they gonna make it. And then it's like, they made it a sport. Hey, we in the league of our own. And then, oh no, they're gonna let the NFL guys come in. But you got to be real in yourself and say, well, shit, it's U.S. They play football too, so it's got to be open tryouts. Hell, hey, if you cold enough, shit, trust me, NFL scouts gonna be watching that game because they players is playing. You go out there and show your ass. You might get an invite to a training camp or something.
That's another thing too. Instead of crying about it, oh, you know, all this stuff, get right.
Get
Get
right.
right. Because look, every corner that's got a homie that's the receiver on the team. You got a chance to make sure none of these NFL receivers get on the team.
Yeah.
You got a chance to lock shit up. Lock that shit up when they come out there. Yeah. Hey, all receivers with a homie that's a DB on the USA team. You got a chance to make sure none of these DBs make the team.
Yeah.
It's on y'all. We just talking. The shit really on y'all because the tryout day gonna come, and y'all all gonna show up. If you out there, 3, 4, 5 picks, couple batted balls, I don't think you're gonna have to worry about not being on the team. But if you came out there and got your ass blurred 5 or 6 times, somebody made you fall, you can't pull their flag, they done left you standing there with your damn feet in the concrete. Get ready for the next season. Y'all season still gonna come up.
Yep.
They gotta go back to work.
I think the route running from receivers are gonna throw the corners off. The crisp route running. You know what I'm saying? When Pat Mahomes got there talk about some, 35 jet waggle, and man, they got cats crossing, and man, them corners gonna get all mixed up.
That ain't gonna even be the shit. The difference maker is gonna be when you play good defense. You holding CD Lamb and you play good defense, and he go up and get that help.
Yep. And that was the best you got.
That's all you got. That's
you gave him everything.
You seen it, you broke on it, you jumped and he. Or you think you the fastest corner they got. You got all the speed. And like I said, DK Metcalf decided he want to come out there. And you running with him step for step. And they throw it up and he one hand your ass. That's when you just put your head down.
And we ain't even talking about like the defense. Like you got Michael Parsons coming off the line.
Yeah, but they can't rush it. They can't rush like that, can they?
I think they can. After so many,
it's like time and shit.
But shit, in NFL, but with NFL quarterback, that ball gone.
That's what I'm saying.
That ball gone. You gonna have to put because I don't think they have linebackers.
Yeah, they got linebackers.
Well, no, I mean this roster I started said they had DBs and.
I mean, I'm saying the linebacker position. They might have a DB in it, but they got linebacker position in flag football.
So whoever you got playing your D line, you might as well move them back, or you're gonna have to move them back in for coverage. But then you mess up because what? Now they got a Saquon, they got a Alvin Kamara coming out the backfield. You in trouble?
Oh yeah, bro. The blitzer comes from 7 yards deep. Any NFL quarterback in the NFL is getting that hoe gone.
Gone. As soon as you step up, they finna come right like they going right behind you. Whoop.
A blitzer must be self-identified by raising one hand in the air. Oh, that's over with.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's it.
You got a telegraph, you blitzer?
And he know where it's coming from too. It's illegal for any offensive player to impede. Oh my goodness, it's illegal for any offensive player to impede the path of the blitzer at any time. So when Michael Parsons do get to running in there, can't nobody even get in his way.
And see that's what's gonna be hard for your average flag football quarterback. They're not used to being locked down, bro. Sauce Gardner's gonna lock down anybody out there. Travis Hunter will lock down anybody. They lock them down. So now you doing this right here, sack, sack. We'll sit back and not even blitz you, trusting that the corners and the DBs are gonna lock their guys up. And when you decide, oh, I'm gonna run, well now, yeah, you might be a buck 30, and you the fastest guy in the flag football league, but then you got Micah Parsons on your ass. You don't even got the backfield. You don't even get the backfield.
It's gonna the gap that the flag football players think that they have over the NFL guys is nuts.
Bro, it's delusion.
That's the thing. If they didn't think that the gap was that big, it wouldn't be that much of an issue. But they think the gap is widespread. This ain't like a bunch of flag football players having a league and then a bunch of cats who used to play football coming out there and playing in it. Because that's how the league was that I got in. It was flag football players that played flag, and then there was a bunch of cats who used to play football coming into the league. So the curve was a lot different. But this is the upper echelons. Like these cats getting paid millions and millions of dollars to do this shit. It's gonna be a little bit different.
They call this cat Michael Vick 2.0.
Yeah, see that's the thing. When you Michael Vick 2.0, it's a little different when the real Michael Vick show up. You Michael Vick 2.0.
So I'm going to see this just.
See what I'm saying? That shit skied. That's NFL cash, bro. That shit's thick.
Look. His throwing form, man. Like that was all he had.
See what I'm saying? That shit thick. That's a little different. It's gonna be all different. Whenever it's actual pro cats that go get that ball up there for a reason. They go get that ball up there for a paycheck.
Bro, you literally see Mahomes get back there. He'll be just like,
I already know where I'm going. Just based off where they lined up. He got the pro QBs already know where they're going with that. Then you're gonna blitz a cat like Pat Mahomes, you're gonna blitz a cat like Lamar, you're gonna blitz a cat who love to throw it on the run. I already know where my boy at, and I know y'all in this cover 2. I know y'all in this cover 3. I know y'all in this cover 4. I know y'all in this man. I know where the open dude at. When I roll out, I ain't got to worry about no DN being right there. The blitzer is the only blitzer coming.
And he got to do this. You running from 7 yards like this towards Lamar Jackson. I'm on you. I'm gone.
Even when you get to me though, like bro, Lamar Jackson, he take a step this way. You already know it's Lamar Jackson. If he take a step this way, you going that way.
Yep.
And then he quarterback rollout.
It's one of those things. It's
one
gonna
of them when he throw it like that. When you on the run, he throw that jump.
It'll be a rude awakening. That first tryout, and them guys get out there and they actually see, oh, this is different. Like I can't like. They'll be like, what's his name? Oh, buddy, R.I.P. Vernon Davis' brother. Man, just walk off the field mid game. I can't do this shit no more. I can't no more. I look so bad right now. And it's gonna
be a rude awakening for a lot of them, man. But I'm excited. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see it. I'm excited. I mean, I love the Olympic time. I love the Olympics. I I'll be watching everything going on in the Olympics. I watch the U.S. teams do every sport, everything I can catch. If I can catch it, I'm watching.
Yep.
So I'm ready for the U.S., bro. I would still be excited for it even if the NFL players weren't playing. But I'm gonna be even way more excited if the NFL cats actually play.
Oh yeah,
I'll
bro.
be too lit.
I mean, it's gonna be lit. I mean, hey, 2028. They're bringing back the compound bow and too.
Bring the
Only,
compound boat, man.
it was just a long bow. Shit, now they bringing the compound way.
Hey, boys, better start shooting. Boys, better start shooting. I'm pulling up with a bare bones, whisker biscuit, and I'm letting that dough fly.
Now, see, it's gonna if it's just straight target, man. Hey, bro, it's those Olympic trials are probably gonna be the most competitive Olympic trials there is because you already know Levi Morgan gonna be out there, probably Chris B, probably Dudley. You're gonna have the OGs, maybe, but there are some guys that shoot better than them. Your Brody, was it Bodie Turner?
Man, it's gonna be a lot of cats too. That it's cats right now. It's people right now that's
Yeah,
been shooting compound target. I watch them on Instagram all the time. They've been shooting compound target, winning medals and winning. They're gonna be out there. Chris B and them better bring their
yeah.
shit.
If they make it 3D, now it's gonna be it'll be a little tough. But if you just lining that thing up 17 meters and I'm shooting at a stationary target, I mean, it's gonna be a lot of guys in the running. I mean, it's literally gonna be separated by X's because any of the top 25 archers in the world, or not in the world, but in the U.S. are going to shoot at 300. They're gonna shoot at 300. It's just a matter of how many X's they're gonna have.
Yeah, and that's the thing right there.
Yep.
That's gonna that's the thing. When you they bring 3D into it, that'd be big.
3D, because now it's on point. Now, how risky are you to? How
How
risky
much you? Yep,
are you?
you gonna go for that 12 right here? Or you gonna?
Are you gonna go with the for sure 12 or say scratch? I'm going for the 14.
I love to see it, man. I love to see it.
But don't think if there are some Olympic trials anywhere near where I'm at, I'm a slide.
You
I'm
got to. I feel like.
gonna throw my name in the ring. Shit, if anything, get some content out of it. Yo, it's your boy Dreaded Archer, man. I'm at the Olympic trials, you know.
No, yeah, I promise you. You have to.
But hey, like you said earlier, bro, it's gonna be some cat that just pull up like he just got off work. that's that's the one that's gonna win, bro. Like old buddy with in the pistol shooting. No sight, no nothing, just out there bare ass bow.
And you're gonna get out there, get on some top.
But then you're gonna see all the extra shit, the old long ass stabilizers and all that. I can't stand that shit. But yeah, it's gonna be something. But yeah, going back to it, bro. Those flag football cats, hey, just embrace it and go out there and compete. Because at the end of the day, man, you got to remember the Olympics is gonna be in LA. It's gonna be here on U.S. soil. The one thing that about the Olympics is they want eyes to watch. And I'm sorry, Darrell Dorsett, but your name just don't ring bells like a Patrick Mahomes or a Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen or hell, Jaden Daniels. It just don't.
I didn't even say nothing about Jaden Daniels. Boy, it's gonna be a tough field for you, brother. You should have kept your mouth shut.
Yeah. And I mean I don't know what kind of guy Patrick Mahomes is. I don't know if he's like a guy that if someone puts him up to a challenge, he take it. But I mean, you called him out by name. I hope Patrick don't think he did. They didn't call him, you know. You call him by Mr. Mahomes. You Patrick like y'all homies. I hope Patrick don't think he's gonna walk on and get a spot. If there's anybody that's gonna just walk that don't gotta worry about trying out, it's gonna be Patrick Mahomes.
I'm like, he really don't even have to try out.
No. You gotta try out, Darrell.
He really don't even have to try out for QB. He can just walk over and say, "Yeah, I want to do it."
I'm doing it. And there's a few cats like that because they want people to watch. It's the first time they're doing this. They want people to watch. They want people to be proud. No one gives a shit that you played U.S. football, U.S. flag football forever. Matter of fact, U.S. football actually has a tarnished name because y'all be going out to getting y'all ass smacked to Japan and Russia.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like I remember that show we talked about. We went and looked at the roster. It's a bunch of burnouts. The U.S. tackle football team consists of a bunch of burnouts, guys that went to college, didn't play, or never went, and just went and walked and tried out and got on. Now the U.S. tackle, that's where you say, "Hey, why don't we send some of these college kids over there?" Because I'm sure we could literally send Tulane, and those cats will probably win it all.
Bro, the next time they have USA tackle football and they don't go get no practice squad, USFL, third stringers, I don't give a damn. And go over there and spank ass, I'm gonna say something. Like that, there's no excuse for it. You don't gotta go get Pat Mahomes. You ain't gotta go get that shit. You can go get you a third stringer and beat the shit out these other countries, man. We don't need that shit, man. We don't need them thinking they can just ball with us and nothing.
Nothing. Nothing. Bro, when it comes to football, it should be like when America played Canada in hockey. If y'all win, it's gonna be a miracle on ice. The only time, yeah, it's gonna be a miracle on turf if y'all beat us. Other than that, good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck. And you know that was in what? Wasn't that in Michigan? When Canada came to the U.S. for the U.S. games, and we smacked them, baby. So hey, you know they're gonna be trying to get back.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. You can't leave that shit to chance, bro. We just gotta go whoop ass.
Yep.
Take our best of the best and go whoop ass. We've seen this shit in basketball before. We don't need that shit again. Take our best of the best and get on the ass.
50-0 every game.
You hear me? Hey, I'm trying to wait for this game to end. This is an OT right now.
Who?
Oh, the Pacers better beat the Knicks, bro. It's 138, 135 with 0.2 seconds left in OT.
Who got the ball?
I ain't on the cast. I'm just on the score.
Oh. But man, what you waiting for a certain topic for the game, Nian?
No, I just want to. I mean, I want to say who I want to say the winner because it's Tyrese Halliburton. They came back. The Pacers was losing this game the whole game. They didn't came back, and it's 138, 135. Like I said, with 0.2 seconds left in OT. Tyrese Halliburton. And when I talking about taking shit personal,
yeah,
he I think he really took that most overrated player shit personal.
Didn't they kick his daddy out the game?
Oh yeah, his dad's not allowed to go to any game. So.
Oh yeah,
Well, you call it timeout.
Yeah, probably timeout. They on commercial.
Yeah, so it is, man. But you know what type of time it is, man. It's my favorite time of the show. I gotta have my mental health checks, brother. I need to know how you doing 1 through 10. Personally, what's going on with you? Physically, you taking care of yourself. And business wise, what you got coming up next? J Mo said, "What you got on my 40, homie?
What you
What's
got
good, Mobley?
Mobley. See.
Ball game.
They Pacers
138, 135. Tyrese Halliburton and Indiana Pacers beat Jalen Brunson and the New York Knickerbockers.
Done. Personally, man, shit, like life is good right now. Just chilling, trying to figure some things out. You know, trying to work this, trying to decide is this archery shop thing gonna be be a thing or not. So just doing that and just just chilling. Uh, so I say personally, I'm sitting at about a probably about a 9 and just chilling. Um, Physically, man, feel good. I decided I went off of the carnivore just for the fact that it is too hard to find shit to eat without meal prepping, and I'm just not. I don't know. I'm off of it this week for sure, but I might decide this weekend that I'm going to start meal prepping and doing that. If not, I'll just go to just a more balanced diet and really watch what I eat, or go back or do keto because keto I did had a lot of success when I was doing that. But physically feel good. I can now hear again. Got my hearing back, so straight. So physically, man, I'm probably sitting at about a 8, and then business wise, man, uh, got some dope gear coming out, man. Dope designs. I've already let a couple people take a peek at it, and they're going crazy. Even got people, already hit me up saying, "Hey, let me get a sneak peek." Got some people going out to the HHA event, so I sent them some gear, so they'll be rocking the gear at the HHA. So if you see that out there, if you go to the event in Wisconsin, you know what I'm saying, ask them where they got the gear from. They're gonna let you know, dreadarcher.com, and they're gonna send you my way. By then, hopefully, I'll have the merch drop. If not, then you just have to wait like everybody else. But it's dope design. Actually, we got a couple dope designs in the chamber right now. Can't wait to get them out there. Uh, Podcast rocking and rolling. Had a great show Monday with Trenton Crumpler from Chestnut Outdoors. Man, dude came through, had a viral video, hit him up, hopped on the show. We had a great conversation. And then tomorrow night I got the actual the new I guess he's a new dreaded archer. That's what he's going by now. So had to pull up on him and gonna have me and him have a conversation. Um, so dreaded archer talking to the dreaded archer, which is gonna be weird. But I'm DA dreaded archer. He's the dreaded archer. So or Jace Nasty. That's what his name used to be. So yeah, got that coming up, man. Got a couple new projects in the works. Super excited for. We got a ton of gear reviews that we got to get done and get out there. Uh, Shout out to Twisted Iron Hunting and shout out to CGM Jerry and them over at Custom Gear Modifications. The Mod Saw, the Goat Rope. Man, I got a whole bunch of stuff that I gotta get reviews for and everything. And then we just got some say projects that we working on that we're gonna be getting out there. So business wise, man, it's always a 10, man. We always got green arrows going up and just more work to be done.
No doubt, man. No doubt. Hey, for myself, personally, me, no complaining going on around here. Just getting it day by day, man. Just knocking that tree one day at a time, man. And one day it's gonna fall over. So I say personally, man, I say 7, 8 on that scale. Um, Physically, definitely loving this time of year, man. It's getting hotter and hotter by the day. The grass is getting green. It's just my time, man. I'm spending more time outside, watering the plants, yielding the veggies, loving the yield from the veggies right now, man. It's something different to focus on, something different to put your mind on. Get off from a long day's work, spend about an hour and a half in the backyard, just watering. I don't talk to my plants like people say talk to the plants, but watering the plants, man, listening to a podcast or whatever, just messing around out there, repotting in different pots, stuff, whatever it is, just another activity, another hobby to have. But it's all to do with this warm weather, man. So my time of year is here. I'm feeling great. Um, Gotta give myself an 8, 9 on the physical scale, and business wise, man, everything is everything. Work is great. Um, Nicholas Reed photography is great. If you book, keep booking. If you haven't booked, book with me. Just doing that, man. The merch, like you just said, Dreaded Archer merch on the way to drop. Just nailed down the first shirt design ever. Uh, for the RTL, man. So that merch is gonna be coming at you hot. Um, really can't complain about nothing in the business world right now, man. I'm gonna say 9, 10 in the business world.
Yep. Bro, I'm telling you now, bro. Hey, the new designs, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Hey, y'all. Let me tell you something. I've had a lot of designs that I've gone through. I think I got a folder on my computer that's probably got about 50 different designs that have never seen the light of day. And these two that are coming out, man, they it. That's all I can
Yeah,
say. They it.
for real, man.
And if you're not a hunter, I got a shirt for you too. It's it's something you can wear anywhere you go. And the quality of the shirt, oh my goodness. I can't wait to get it out there to y'all, man. So we worked on it, went back to the drawing boards, got a new graphic designer, sheet of bomb, and yeah, I'm just super excited, man, to get this out to you. And the content, man, when the content's about to start rolling, and yeah, tell you, man, Dreaded Archer Productions is gonna be rocking and rolling.
No doubt, man. No doubt. Hey, you got any last words for the people before we get out of here?
Uh, man, yeah, I'm just go back to a old tried and true, man. If it's something that you want to do, man, go out and do it. Like, and don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody tell you how hard it's gonna be. Don't let nobody tell you, you're not gonna be as good as the next person, whatever. If it's something you want to do, go out, do it, give it 110%, and don't look back.
Straight like that, man. Y'all already know, man, with this warm weather come the crazies, man. As we heat up, man, protect them babies, hug them close, keep them tight, man. You shouldn't see the same person on aisle 3, 5, and 7. And then again in the parking lot, man, everything is not a coincidence. Don't be scared to hit that extra block before you pull up at the crib, man. Protect at all costs, bro. The summer is coming. You see the stories heating up. You read the news, you watch the news, you read the papers, whatever you do. You scroll your phone in the morning times while you're taking that morning dump. You see the stories popping up, man. It's not a new trend. It happens every year, man. You just got to be on your P's and Q's as much as possible. Hey, and keep that thing on you because I'm for dang sure gonna have mine on me, man. And with all that being said, this is season 7, episode 17 of the Reed Talking Listen podcast. I'm your host, Nick Reed, along with my brother, co-host Trey Reed. No killer cam tonight. We are out.